Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tessa and welcome back to another video in Planet Zoo where I am building on a Asian style theme zoo. So last week we built a habitat for the elephants. I figured out what was wrong with the habitat fence. Well, I didn't, my boyfriend did. But apparently it wasn't registered as a habitat, just as a fence. And that's why, like, I just misclicked something. So that's why it wasn't working, but I fixed it so you don't have to watch me struggle with it. Because I struggled with it the last episode for, I guess, like a good 30 minutes. I had to cut so much footage. That's why the video is a little bit shorter from last week, but we made this gorgeous habitat. I'm really proud of this. I never really built a building like that with those colors in like the Indian style. So it's probably not as accurate, but the vibes are definitely there. But we have our elephants in the habitat now. There's 3 of them. We got our 1 male, our 2 females. We have our little marketplace over here. I'm not sure if they can reach. Oh, they can reach through there. Okay, that's good. I didn't check it last time. But we have this little marketplace that we built. What is popping up? Oh, they're about to mate. Oh, and there's some overcrowding. Yeah. Hopefully, there'll be a baby elephant soon. But we made this gorgeous habitat. I'm really proud of this one. Did we fix that? I thought we did. Right? Yeah, we did. Okay, it's just broken. But the mechanics is there, so the water will be mostly clean soon. And for our next habitat, I think I want to try and work the way around here. And maybe we'll make it go back up here. We have 3 more habitats left to do. I want to have one over here, and then more central, probably around here. But that way, at least it kind of goes back around. We'll probably stretch it out a little bit over here. So we're gonna work on our next habitat. Since there is a work zone over here, I think we'll continue further around this elephant temple. Let's put it back to the trusty 7. We'll also need to... Is that the same house size? It is. Okay. And what I think I want to do is make a little bit of a path here. Maybe... Well, that's kind of fun. Maybe we do it... No, we have to scooch you 1 over. I'm not sure if I can... Okay. Okay, there we go. That does trigger me a little bit. There we go. Okay. We sorta have it squared. We'll probably put some grass up in the corners, fill those up a little bit more. But as we have these here, because we have a pip shot and a pizza pen here, I do want to put like a restaurant and have like a food court over here. So let's see. There's not really that kind of style. There you go. Oh, it's too big. Wait. Alright. I have never built a restaurant before. So this is gonna be a challenge. Let's take a quick look at the other ones. Kitchen is hidden here. The European one's always super nice. There's a seating area up there. Oh. This is also a European one. Okay. And the Oceanian one. Okay. Maybe. Let's pause this. Let's get the placement a little bit better. Okay, that's good. Now we once again connect the path up. Oh, I guess it's just... Huh? That's weird. Okay, I guess we'll keep it like that then. Because I haven't practiced with this enough to try and get it better than that. It will be shown all around, I guess. I mean, it's... I guess it won't be as visible, so... We'll just deal with it. I guess they work on grass. So, the stones we used for this one were the plaster walls. Is that what they use here as well? Okay. So we'll go to the plaster. Get the walls. Now is the question, do I want to go for the pink again, or do I want to try something else? I think we're gonna try to work with a bright yellow. I think that would be... because otherwise it would be too much pink, I think. So I think we'll start out with this one. Can't do much about that. Okay. I think we'll go for a shape like this. I will put a door here, put chairs here, and then put the same seating over here. Now, will we keep this the same color? Because I think maybe going over an orange might be fun. Okay. And then see the windows. Oh. Okay. Those are quite big, and I use that on the elephant habitat, so I think that will be a bit too... I mean, that could work there. Yeah, these are too small. I think we'll work with this one. We'll put this one over here. And then we can use just these. I think that's what that one is too big on there. I still have the random rotation on again. That explains a lot. Okay. And then the window bay color, that's okay, that's that. I'm really gonna just try and see here what the color scheme for her bit. I just don't want it to be one plain color. This is a little more dark. It's not as vibrant. Okay, and what about if we make these like this? And then that is that. We tie the yellow back in. Or I don't think I mind that. I think, yeah. We'll see. But for now, I don't hate it, which is a good thing. Yeah, these are just too big on there. Do we put them there as well? What I do think that would be nice here is to have like a porch situation. We could I don't want that to be closed off though. Then I would have to delete that window, I think. Or he extends that part of the building. What we then would do is do this. And then this. That might actually be better. Okay. Okay, let's make the base color yellow. Oh wait, it's the wrong yellow, I think, that I used. Yeah. Then the accent. Or should we make that yellow? And just make this one the blue. Oh, the pillar itself needs to be blue. Or we could work with orange as the accent. I guess. That is a possibility. Scooch it there. Yeah, no. It's the sizing is not it. Okay. How about just a plain old wooden beam? Honestly, never can go wrong with it. That's the question, will this thing be... Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Okay. I don't think I will be able to make it pretty. So we'll keep this for now. Let's work on that door. Okay. Let's make it the yellow. That's angle snap though. Do need to put it here. Now for our lights. That's a street lamp. That's not gonna be great. Okay, we'll put these on the tables, I guess. Well, of course, these are not gonna fit, of course. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, I need to take angle snap off, or position snap. Okay. And then we would need those beams from before. Because I do think those are gonna be the nice one. What do we do? I don't know. Okay, wait. How about... Oh, that's the wrong one. Wait. We put these with these. Should we make these white? This needs to be the darker orange. Okay. I accidentally removed it. Oh, these need to go one up though? No. Because otherwise they're gonna get in the way of the trim. I think like that. Yeah, that way it's resting on the trim. So I guess that would be good. We're gonna copy this. Okay. Turn it. And this is gonna be the fun part. Because it's gonna have those corners. So we need to make sure that it's still visible though. Wait, do they maybe have something like a corner trim? Because they usually have that with... No, just these big ass pieces. Could we... Yeah, this is all gonna be too big for it anyway. Okay, yeah, we'll have to move it. Oh, I guess we have to accept that it has a corner. Okay. Maybe we can figure something out. But we'll see about that. Line these up. Is that okay? We can go a little further. Okay. And then we copy these, turn it around. See if it lines up a bit. Okay. Okay. Now I want to copy the same kind of thing from this. If we can make it work, of course. So we do plaster. I had to think for a second. Oh, it's on that shop shell. Focused. Need to get our blue back. I do like to try and make the buildings fit as much as possible. So it's more cohesive, because I tend to just throw it in there and I have it done for. But I'm trying to get better at that. That's more like cohesion. Oh. Okay. Then it has the clay tiles. I think it's these and then painted. Split from group. What's the color on this? Okay. Then we can get our own one. Okay. It does leave the corners open. That's interesting. It's more in the side, like placed in the side. Okay. So it's not as prominent. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's pretty smart. Okay, but that way we can actually place these in here. Let's now put the position snap on, because that way we can line those up a bit. Remove position snap and then add these in here. These angles. Oh, they're back to back, right? Okay. Okay, that's now the same height. We'll use the fence now. I do think we'll go for this one. Even though it can be really colored. But that way it matches with the other building at least. Because it does use that one. Does it slightly? Okay. Okay. Copy this. Oh, wait. I do need to put the angle snap on for this one. Do we think we should add this there? I don't think so. I think it will be too closed off. I think we'll put some decoration on this. Maybe we can... I got this one. They do have a lot of the posters. Oh, wait. Quick side quest in between. Well, that's cool. Oh, okay. Sorry. That was completely off track. But I do like that a lot. I think I need to use the posters on these. Because I think the centerpieces will be... That will probably be too much. I think. Yeah. So what I think we'll do... These are a bunch of carpets. Weren't there posters of this? Okay. I do need the surface one. Also, I need to turn off angle snap. Okay. Well, that's perfect. I think we need to move these slightly. Okay. Break it down. Is that too much? I don't really think so. Okay, I do see that these are being used. So we'll turn angle snap back on. We'll turn this up here. And we'll place these in here. And then either this or the blue, and I think, yeah, we'll go with the orange. Nope. I think it's a little more cohesive. It's angled a little bit weird. I think that's better. Okay. And we can just do ratatata. Okay, and I do think that's... Should I go up? No, because those are bare. Okay. Oh. So we'll keep it at this. Is there anything of like a leaf mural? Oh. Nah, we'll be too busy then, I think. These are really cool though. I will favorite these, so that way hopefully I don't forget about them. Okay, we got our restaurant. Let's put up some lights though. I think put one here. What's the angle snap on this one? Or not the angle snap, the position snap. Yeah, it's gonna go front to center as usual. Guess we did this. I do want to incorporate these again. For the lights, we'll wait, let me be smart about this once. Angle snap, rotate, boom. These are not good at all. Or do we like this one more? Hmm. These are fine. Okay. And then the path will continue from here, and then the Komodo Dragons will probably, like, the path will probably continue from here. Komodo Dragons will be over here. So I think we have a nice and good base for this now. Let's put up these picnic benches with the canopies. Right, you can't copy these with those. Okay, I think that's quite plenty. Okay. And then after we finish this, there's one more thing we need to do. We got a lovely suggestion from a subscriber named Gummy Gamer to name the panda area Panda Park, and I think that's actually quite cute. I'm fine with the simple names, honestly, because I'm not a creative person when it comes to naming zoos, naming areas. I think that Panda Park is quite nice. I think it's cute. So we're gonna make a sign for that before we start working on the Komodo Dragon. And if you guys have any more suggestions for any other areas, for example, for the butterflies, or for the sun bears, for that area, or for the elephants, if you have a suggestion for a name for the area where we could make like a sign saying like, oh, you know, welcome to Panda Park, for example, I think that would be great. I would love to hear your suggestions, so I can add it in the next video. I do work some of the videos ahead, so I apologize in advance if for example, next video I don't acknowledge your comment. I just work these ones ahead because I still have a full-time job, obviously, aside from this. Well, next to this. But I do read the comments. I try to work with those. And I love to hear your suggestions for what you would like to see next, or even the next zoo. I have a few ideas planned out, but I would love for you guys to let me hear your thoughts, what you guys would love to see. So please leave a comment down below what you would love to see me build. Okay, I think that's a nice area. Maybe we do one more over here. So it's a little rounded out. Okay. Oh. I meant to do that one. Okay. That's cool. I like that. Now, I do think we need to plan the path real quick. I think if we do here and I work along that side or something. Or should we make the pathway up here? So it's like a two-way. I think that would be best. And then that way we can work around here towards those areas. So over here. And then we can kind of path this all out with bamboo. So I think we'll do that. We'll go back to the regular. Okay, for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it like this. I have to... Maybe we can do another like exhibit or something here. Because I don't want to put the habitat for the dragons here. I do really want to keep it there. Maybe I should round this out. Okay. And maybe we'll do like a souvenir shop here. Again, I'm not sure if yeah, the toilet's here. So we could work with like a souvenir shop over here. Get the attraction going around that way. Maybe put up another exhibit. Or we could maybe, if we feel like it, we could add in an extra habitat. So please let me guys know. So please let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear the suggestions, because I am kind of struggling with this right now. But first, because I fully forgot to do this, let's see what we can make here. These give light, right? Okay. We'll do anything bamboo. I do think if we put up this one, we angle it slightly with the path. It's a little too I think there should be, there we go. Align it with the surface. And then put align with surface off. Okay. I do think we need to just go fully with this one. Okay. We turn it slightly. Okay, that's perfect. And now we use these thick beams. Okay. Squish that one over. There we go. Now we do lower these a bit, but I like to stick out. Okay, people won't see that anyway. Now, letters. Wait. The Boogaloo. Oh, I don't remember how it's called. Archer shapes. There we go. Lettering. Now we do need a line to surface. Where's A? Where's A? Am I blind? I am. Okay. Pen. The D. Now we go for here. P. A. And K. Okay. And I actually set that quite well. Oh no, wait, I meant to do that. Okay, I like that. That's cute. I really like that. Okay. So we got the panda park over here. And I think it would be nice if we add up here. We'll put for whatever way the Komodo Dragons will be, and for the elephants we'll probably put it like here for the area. So now let's continue this path forward. Okay, let's keep it around sides here. I think we still need to put up the information boards. I think I forgot those ones again. Okay. It is starting to look quite more unified. Now, altogether with the padding in. And we have a clear idea of where things are gonna go. And I think it's a good start for our Komodo Dragons. Okay. Are they not in? Oh, wait, are they exhibits? Or... Wait, am I stupid? Is there no Komodo Dragon? Wait, I've been punked. I've been punked? I thought there were Komodo Dragons in here. Oh no! Is that a DLC animal? I thought there were Komodo Dragons in Planet Zoo. Oh, it's in... Oh, that explains. It's in... Oh, they're in this deluxe vision edition. I don't have that. Oh, this is so stupid of me. Well, good thing I thought of a backup, so we'll just do the Indian Fowls. Oh, that's so stupid. I thought I had those animals. Damn. Well, that's not smart. Well, we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. And we'll just make something for the Peafowls. So, if you have a name for the area for the Peafowls, or in general for this Indian type area, please let me know. Because I have no inspiration for that one now. That's so dumb. Yeah, it's been in the deluxe upgrade. So it's the 3 animals, the pygmy hippo, the Komodo dragon, and the Thompson gazelle. You could get those for pre-order, but they were later added as a DLC, and that's the one DLC I don't have. So that's gonna be awkward. Okay, what then we'll make a walkthrough habitat for this one. So we'll make this slightly different. So that way we can incorporate it a little bit more. Just mapping it out a little bit. Also, my personal experience with Indian Peafowls make the habitat big. Because you will have not a lot of fun time if they have a small habitat. Because these animals, they reproduce so quickly. It will end up being a nightmare. Okay. I think we'll put the habitat gate over here. And then hopefully, sneakily, we can attach it under there. And we just move these. Boom. And then we just gotta boom, 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 boom that all the way through. Okay. We got a habitat over here. We'll make this with Indian fencing all around. should we do this one? Nah, I like the cascade one though. I think it won't be too crazy off. Okay, how big do we have this now? Okay, that's a lot of space, but that's okay. Let me edit this. Oh, just down. Maybe make it a little less crazy, but that's a little bit of a hard. That's cute. Okay. We'll go get this one. We'll put position snap for this one. So it will make our life a little bit easier. Okay. Now you get the idea what we're gonna do. We're gonna slap this out in a time lapse so you get to see what I do. So I'll meet you guys in a little bit. Okay, and we're back. As you can see, we did quite a lot of rock work in this habitat. I really wanted to add like a nice water piece in here, and I think it went very well. I really like the shape of how this is going. It looks, obviously it's not supernatural, but it looks a lot like it, so that's really nice. And we added in a little shelter for them. I kept this fairly basic. I did do the blue roof in order to give it a little bit of pop of color. The blue is coming back a lot in the habitat as well, and obviously with the buildings over there. So it does add it nicely. So I think the next best thing is we didn't put them in the storage yet or in the quarantine yet, so we will do that right now. And then hopefully there's already some more animals. I guess we'll put these two in as well. Okay, there we go. So we got 4 peacocks ready to go. Let's send a keeper to that one real quick. This one is without power. And that's probably because this source failed. Let's recall the staff member. So hopefully that one is coming fast. Otherwise we can just drop in an extra mechanic in here. Mechanic, there we go. Go fix a buddy. Okay, awesome. So, where I left off, I made this little frame. I tried to work with the pieces from the Indian team, but there isn't anything nice and rounded, or at least not anything I'm good enough to work with yet. So I just decided to keep it at this little frame. I still think it gives like a little bit of a pop, and then we have the bamboo. Obviously, there will be plenty of bamboo in this area as well, so we will start just with adding some bamboo here, just to give it a little bit more of a pop of color in here. I think that would actually be too much. Let's see what we can add on here. There is a diseased animal between them, so it's good that we checked. Oh wait, I think our sun bears are fighting again. Damn it. Our sun bears are fighting again. Alright, that one needs to go. Release. Okay. Okay. Why is this one seriously injured? There's only one ready to leave quarantine. Well, we'll leave them in there for now. That way they can recover for a bit. And then I will let it play for now. And then let's see, I think... Let's put those. Nah. I think I want it a little more luscious. I mean, obviously you can't go wrong with this plant, in my opinion. In my extreme professional opinion. I will always try to put this plant in. Any chance I get. That one is floating. Okay. Okay. Now that's what I call nice and luscious. So it is quite a specific dark color from the Savannah stone, but it is nicely lightened up. So our animals are ready to go into their habitat. So let's get them over here. And then that way we can edit the terrain, and then we'll do the rest of the nature stuff in here. Because I do want to get the ground quite good for the animals. So now we just gotta wait for them to show up. And there they are. Okay. Okay. Environment. It's too much long grass. So let's shorten that. I do see, maybe we can make a little bit of a proper transition here. Between the stand and the grass, so it won't be so much of a harsh line. And then we'll actually think the sand is just fine. Okay, and we will use, I think we'll use this soil to highlight our path a bit. As I said before in some of the videos, I prefer using the terrain and make it like realistic where people have walked a lot. So obviously this is a path. So the grass would be gone mostly here. You want to spot it a little bit so it's not just one solid color, obviously. And then we get the edges along a little bit. We'll go over the heavy one for that area over there, for where the keepers are, and then around here. Would make sense that it's a little bit darker. Okay, now that instantly improves the view of this. Now we will, what I thought would be cute is to copy these and then separate them from that group. Just up this a bit. Connect these. And then hopefully we can get the angles on these properly. Okay, I need to turn off random rotation. Okay. Place a pole. We will move these slightly, so that way when we copy these, okay, and then we copy these, turn those a bit. And this way, without over pressing the nature and the trees, we still have a nice amount of decorations in the habitat, and it's not just a big empty fence. do need to turn these a little bit. There you go. We will tilt these a little more. And then we will add over there. And then hopefully if we and that works perfect. And the only thing I think we'll try and connect it up there. If we copy those, turn that around here. Okay, over there. And then we probably okay. I think that is quite lovely. Now, for the rest of the nature, we can put in still a few things. We will probably just put in these. Where are they? The little cards. This one. Here. Here. We will probably do this as well. We'll place this here to kind of block off the entrance. Get ourselves a fruit box. I'll place this one over there. There. And there. Very good, very nice. We'll probably do a row of boxes as well. And just make sure these are like quickly randomly stacked. Now I do want to put in a lantern. maybe we can get away with the... no. Oh, that's a flower stem. These lights in there. I mean, yeah, these are... yeah, those are too big. I'm not really a fan of those. Okay, I do think the rest has to be done with the trees. Oh. Cover this one here nicely. We will, let's see. Well, let's use these. Okay. We're quite on the edge of it now, so let's go with the bamboo further. It's not too bad if it's a little more covered, I think. That's right in the... Okay. And I think that is our habitat done. That's quite lovely. And then there's quite a walking area for the peafowls still. Food, water, they're all covered. So there's nothing left to do then. Play this. Now we will place in the educational boards. Oh, and we should put the hygiene station as well. Okay. Okay, there is no power though. Right? Those have them. we're gonna have to figure out where to get some power from. But again, we might place a souvenir shop here. Merchandising. Place it there. We gotta go into that building frame. And then get merchandising. Let's get more balloons. Why not? Okay. I actually might wanna... These might be slightly in the way. Okay, great. And then we will quickly build some stuff around here. And I think we need to place the facilities or the utilities for the animals as well, because that's not reaching those. So that one, and that one, and that one, and then for the paths, there we go. And we will a staple, cover these with bamboo, and we'll get the large ones as well. And then kind of build those off towards this area. And use another strip. Around here, so that way it isn't visible for the guests. Now these should be working as well. Now before we forget, we should also put this in a work zone, because otherwise our animals will be very unhappy. We'll place this entire area in there, so our animals will be taken care of. Let's see, I think people are waiting now. They're viewing them from here. That kind of looks like my character. Oh, that is me! Wow! I am staring at the habitat I just built. Oh, here goes the first people. Why is this one not? Why are you not open? Okay. And there we go. And this will ultimately breed super quickly. Have many, many more Indian Peafowls in here. Let's give you the scenic look around. And here we go. We got the habitats for our peacocks. Obviously, this still needs a lot of workshopping. It needs a lot more editing around the habitat. The habitat itself is finished, but we need to do a lot more decorations around it to tie it all a little bit more together with the rest of the zoo. But I think this turned out so great. I really like the rows of flags that we have done. I think it adds so much to it. Gives it a lot more life. And there's plenty for the peafowls to do. And we added these few boats in here. That I think is so cute. I really like that. And I think that is all the time we have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. It will help me out a lot. Please leave a comment for any names for any areas for the animals of what we should build. Please let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. I upload every Friday, so I will see you guys next week. Bye bye.